post, honey, like share. No, baby, I don't care what they be screaming at me. No freaky, just chic.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of I Live For This review. And here we are at the season 18 finale with your host, me, Trinity the Tuck, and your other host,
Shontelle Sparkles.
Yes, and we have a giveaway winner. Not only are we going to be talking about who wins the season 18, but our giveaway winner who's going to win 2 tickets to any drag show in their city is G Bell. It's spelled GEECHEEBELLE. If this is you, you won 2 tickets to any drag show in your city. And your job is to contact me either through Instagram or at trinitythetuck@gmail.com, and we will talk about how to get your prize to you. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We're starting a new
a hype button too.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that too, but we're starting this starts over for another prize. We're going to figure out the prize, and next week we will announce what the prize is. But from now until the end of All Stars, because we're going to be what? Covering
Reviewing All Stars.
Yeah.
Isn't it 11?
All Stars 11. Yes, I think so. But girl,
Y'all, bitch, I'm excited.
I already know you and Ethan have already done hair and looks for some of the people.
I'm excited.
I know some of the people. We are.
Well,
so
the thing
excited.
is like, I'm excited because the girls always come for us for All Stars lately, and that's because they know I ain't competing against them.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because the stuff that we have done, even with Anya's look, we did this like a year ago. So all of this stuff that's finally coming out, it's just been long awaited. And I'm very blessed and super excited and grateful for these opportunities because, you know, the rug could be taken from you at any moment. You know, it's crazy. But it's also kind of, it's like bittersweet because these things that are coming out, we did a year ago, so I've already learned more skills and crazier things to do. So everybody's like, oh my God, da-da-da. It's like, now I could have done something totally different or better, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, I think, don't quote me, because if next week the episode is not this, I think next week we actually can do the review of the looks from the promo. That'll be next week's
For
video.
All Stars.
Yeah, for All Stars. I think it's going to be released soon. If that's true, then you'll see it next week. If not, then girl, whenever it comes out, we will do a review that following week. But
yeah.
Yes, so make sure that you're liking and subscribing and commenting for the prize that will be announced next week, and whoever wins that will get it at the finale of All Stars. Now, also, hype our videos. We're trying to get back in the algorithm more. We're doing this on our own. Saving grace.
We finally are approved.
Shontelle
we finally
and
got approved.
Geronimo have really been doing it because, girl, don't ask me to do anything technology, girl. When AI takes over, I'm done.
That's it.
I'm clocking out, sweetie. I mean, because
yeah.
I can't push no buttons, baby. I don't know how to look nothing up, honey.
So you're saying you agree with AI? You support it?
Yes. No. No.
You looked like Utica when RuPaul was like, so you smoke marijuana? You said... Girl, you know how the AI police is here, honey. Be careful,
baby. Well, girl, I'm telling you right now, AI ain't going nowhere, honey.
It's not. AI is running YouTube.
All these companies have already used it, girl. This world is over, girl. I'm glad that I'm in my 40s, bitch. I'm
actually AI right now.
I'm about to die.
This is me as a robot. Girl, I'm computer generated. I'm not even real.
Girl. How may I help you? So the episode starts with seeing Bob, Raja, and Kimchi all pedaling to keep the power on like before. This is a cute little throwback. You hear Michelle's voice announcing all the queens. in their finale gowns. Now, we're going to go to that chat on Instagram.
Before we get started, though, I wanted to go over an update with life because, sometimes we do little life updates.
Oh, yes.
Girl, I got to tell you. So I was shopping on Whatnot. And tell me how. Okay, so my name on Whatnot is Shontelle Sparkles. I joined one of the rooms to go buy some Pokemon cards. And this man says, "Welcome in, Shontelle Sparkles." And then he goes, "That sounds like a name that's a man trying to be a woman."
I mean, was he wrong?
I was gagged, though. I was like, how rude. So I went in and I said, "Well, you sound like you're a broke bitch." And I fucking left the...
And he probably, to his congregation, was like, "Yep, I was right."
He blocked me.
He did? Oh, damn. No Pokemon.
He banned me from his room, bitch.
No Pokemon cards for you, sweetie. No Pokemon cards.
Girl, I
for
was
you.
gagged.
Girl,
I was over here thinking, I created a little Whatnot named Shontelle Spark. I tried to put my little fish picture of me from 666 when I painted real soft.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Megan. You're Megan. With a cup
Well,
on
no,
the
Megan, that's Karen. So there's two versions of Megan. There's cunty makeup artist, brand snob, Megan, and then there's Karen Megan, where she's outside drinking coffee on the front doorstep trying to pull trade. But yeah, girl, she had clocked me, and I was like, "How rude!" So here we are. I guess I'm a drag queen in their eyes.
Well, moving on to the looks, we're gonna look at the girls from season 18, starting with now on drag.looks. They have the looks backwards, so we're going to just start with the top 3, it looks like. Mikey Meeks. Mikey comes out in this gold, metallic gold dress. It looks like it's like liquid beaded or something. It's like a corset. It has like the hips out. A very unique shape. She has the hair, the barrel curls like you kind of like brought back from the 80s. Did you do that hair? Because it looks like your hair.
Did you, girl? We made this whole look.
Oh,
bitch! I'm sitting here watching you describe this. I said, "What the hell is she really thinking?"
I don't know. I don't remember you making this look.
Well, what's funny is, because you said later, you're like, "I don't even know that you did Anya's look." I guess, girl. The thing is we get so busy and crazy that like sometimes I forget to tell you stuff. Because we're making stuff so quick and shipping it out. Like, it's insane. We did this look and Anya's, I think, in the same week or something. It was crazy. But, yeah, so we did make this look. I made the hair. Ethan is the mastermind behind the construction behind these crazy things. Like, he's teaching me
This is
these
crazy.
It's insane what Ethan has done. He's only been sewing for 5 years. He started out sewing nail gloves, and now he's here. He's sewn for... 3 or 4 winners or 4 finale looks. He's sewn for Tayana Taylor. He's sewn. It's just crazy what
Tyra
can
Banks.
happen if you literally don't give up and keep pushing. Because there's been moments where he's been like, "I don't get no support from the girls. Why am I not getting booked?" But the thing is you got to work on your aesthetic and your time and all that. But anyway, made the look. She wanted to look like a Golden Globe. Because that's her aesthetic. She's very much like, like an actress. She's like kind of vintagey.
Yeah.
And she wanted to kind of resemble that. And when you said that this is beaded fabric, it's actually, you remember that fabric? I don't know if you saw, but it's that fabric that Roxy Andrews had pulled out on Facebook. And she said it's that plastic.
Oh, I have
stuff
several.
that looks like beads.
Yeah, it looks like beads. Well,
That's what it is.
This looks like money. I mean, I'm sure it cost her a pretty penny too, because it looks it. I mean, the beads that are dangling, the hair, the makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us more.
Girl, the wire things too, which was crazy. I watched Ethan make these. So that wire is not just normal wire. It's actually like fucking metal that you have to like heat up with a blowtorch to bend it because it's that structural. But she was not playing around when we decided to make this look. It was insane. I mean, it was top tier, unbiased. I was gagged. I was like, I helped to make it, embellish it, and make it, elevate it. Because that's the thing is, like you said later in the episode, it takes a team. You can't do everything yourself. And, Ethan is the mastermind behind the patterning. I help sew. I can sew this stuff. He also will give it to me and be like, what do you think this needs? I embellish, make it look drag. Yeah, she looks incredible. Great pussy.
Yeah, great pussy. I didn't even know y'all made it. I was going to say great pussy, for sure.
Yeah.
And she looks phenomenal up against this background. It looks like it was made for that background, like a photo
That's
shoot.
crazy you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even
Next
think of
up, we have Nene Coco, and she is in this. It's multicolor. The bottom of the dress, the fabric twists around her corset. And did y'all make this?
Bitch, don't ever ask me that.
Okay, good, because I was gonna let this have it, and I was gonna apologize to you.
You still, I would have wanted you to let me have it. Still.
Baby, trust, I would have, but I'm just saying, I wanted to know so I could apologize to you first. First of all, this hair is god awful. This hair is ugly. The wig line is so far down on her forehead, she looks like that Teresa Caputo or whatever her name is from.
I don't know who that is, but that name sounds funny, bitch.
Girl.
Caputo.
I don't like.
Sounds like a Kabuto from Pokemon. bitch.
Not Teresa Caputo, the Teresa from the Real Housewives of Jersey or something. I don't know. Ain't no hairline, girl. And then
non-existent.
the top of the dress is actually pretty, like this translucent, iridescent pink nude. I love that. The way that the fabric wraps around her is interesting, but it's a little too short because it bells. You could see the underlining of the bell at the bottom. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this. I'm gonna say,
I can always. It's just so funny when you don't like something because you're just like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And I don't like it.
I don't like it. And this looks like it was a lot of work to put in, so I wanna give props to that. The fit is good. It's just not pretty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hit it and quit it only because it does fit her well. But that hair.
Well, what it looks like, just to like piggyback off everything and continue, I think what she was trying to do almost like a 2.0 version of her top 4 or top 3 look with that black and white. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but she didn't.
No, I know. And that's what I'm just trying to like, that's the details of me. I'm looking at what she's trying to do, and the hair just don't really go. I even see with the corset, she tried to like stone it in the same design as the hair to make it tie in, but it just sometimes you ain't got to be so literal with everything.
It looks
and
like an
I don't like
amoeba.
the hair. What is an amoeba?
It's like a cell.
In a cell?
It's
a cell.
It's biology, girl. Move on. You would never understand. You would never understand, girl.
Trinity over here be knowing this like random information, like fucking ChatGPT, bitch, and I'm over here just like, I know street smart stuff.
Girl, don't even know what a fucking amoeba is, bitch. Okay,
girl, I don't.
Moving on.
This dress is ugly. I'm gonna say hit it and quit it just because of the construction. I appreciate it. One thing, real quick, I feel like she should have unplucked those bunchy parts on the bottom and made it more like a, like the beanbag poofy looking stuff that's out. I think that would have made it look cooler because it looks like it's trying to do that, but it was not. But hit it and quit it.
I also think if it was a solid color rather than all these other colors, it would have looked better. I don't know. It's very conflicting. Anyway.
Girl, Bianca in the thing said that these colors looked like the last colors in a coloring box.
Yeah. Well.
The crayons left over.
Speaking of the crayon box, next up we have Darlene Mitchell, and she looks like a fucking... Hate it. I hate it.
Girl, what is this fucking hair?
fucking hate it. I hate all of it. The stars, it all looks like construction paper. Then she threw up some expensive feathers next to this ugly, ugly hair. And then it's got the bow in the back. Girl, it's very on brand for her. I hate it. The gauntlets, girl, what the fuck? It looks like every float in a parade.
Who made this? God.
I don't know, but they need to quit. Girl.
I just want to say I want to commend the fabric on the back though. That shit is satin and there ain't one goddamn wrinkle in that fabric.
I fucking hate satin. So that's even another reason why I fucking hate this look. I hate it. This is a lawnmower. Lawnmower pussy bitch. Lawnmower pussy bitch.
I'm gonna say bad pussy. That hair bitch looks like Tammy Faye or something, bitch. It is terrible.
Tammy Gay, honey. Moving on. We have Juicy Love Dion, and she is in a fully feathered gown that ombres from white to black. What did you think?
Love it. Sickening.
Okay.
Gorgeous. I like it. I thought it was clean. The structure to it, the feathers, everything. I liked it. I'm gonna say great pussy.
I'm not loving it. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. I'm not a big fan of white unless I absolutely have to. In drag, I just feel like it gets dirty so easily, and it looks very clean. Like, I'm not saying it looks dirty on her, but it looks very clean. Yeah. But it will get dirty very easily. I don't know. I just don't. There's something about it that I don't like. I can admit that it's made well. It's just, she's had some incredible looks. This is just not one for me. I'm going to say hit it and quit it. Moving on. Jane Don't. Jane Don't comes out in this gold armor up top and red fabric on the bottom with all these gold butterfly or dragonflies all around her. What'd you think?
I thought it was fierce. There's one thing. So I commented on her picture and I said, this is sickening because it is. Like, I like it. The one thing that I wish she would do, though, is just edit this look a little bit. Like, I think there's too many dragonflies all over her. It looks like, when you drive in a car on the interstate and the bugs
and
just
there's
get
a
splattered.
car crash. I mean,
yes, bitch.
Sorry.
That part. So I wish that she would have just taken out some of those dragonflies. But I do like the look. I like the red hair. The hair almost reminds me of Cher's movie Mermaids. You remember? Mm-hmm. It's very pretty. The corset, I like the shape of it. The one thing that bothered me about it when she was walking was the structural fabric to it. It looked like it was not stiff enough.
Flimsy.
So it looked wrinkle. Yeah, it looked flimsy. It looked like a cheap corset instead of like a structured corset. Wow. Like, because when Ethan makes corsets, like, the fabric is so, like, stiff that, like, when it goes down, there's no buckling, And that's big for me because, like, even in pageants, that would be a no-no. You know what I'm saying? And if this is the finale look, and plus you're doing gold tissue lame, like, fabric, it already brings out every imperfection that I think that you need to be very mindful on how you use the fabric because that was right around the crotch and the hips was what really got me. But I'm still gonna say good pussy. I don't think it's terrible. No, it's a good look.
I agree with you that the biggest thing for me about this is the styling of it because the dress itself is beautiful. I love the silhouette of it. It's made very well. I love her hair. I think that there's too many dragonflies. I also think because her hair is so much around her shoulders, she didn't need a necklace.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the bracelets on both arms. Maybe. But it's up here. This is too much. Right here. This is too much.
Yeah. All the dragonflies and
I
shit
hate
right here
the
is
thing
too much.
dangling from her nose. Like, it just looks like a nasty booger just, where you, like you get like a sneezing attack and then all of a sudden one just like snarls just down.
Girl.
That's what it looks like.
I would tell you.
But she looks beautiful what I can see of her face. I'm going to say good pussy. It could have been great with some styling, rearranging. Moving on to Discord Adams. I'm gonna say what I think. As she's walking out on TV, this doesn't show all the details because it's so far away. She showed videos and stuff like that and up close pictures on her Instagram of the look, and there's a lot of work that went into this. I do not like this. I don't like it.
Really?
I don't.
Tell us why.
Because it looks like everything else that she's worn this season too much. Like it looks like she threw everything in the kitchen sink. She doesn't know how to edit. She thinks more is more, and if she thinks that, that's on her. She's allowed to think that. She's allowed to sell herself. That's her drag. I just personally, my taste, I just think it's too much. I also think it looks underwhelming for a finale look. I just don't like it. I mean, I just don't like it. I think she looks beautiful in the face. I like her in red. Maybe I would like it even better without the coat. Yeah, I don't know. Hit it and quit
What do
it.
you give it? Yeah, I think there's parts to this that I can appreciate. Like you said, the detailing to it. Like I saw that costume up close, I was gagged. I said, this is fierce how it's made. All the different safety pins and shit. And I really love this coat. The fabric to it and the way that the safety pins, I'm talking about like the textures of the coat.
Oh, yeah,
This
the texture's
texture is
very
sick.
cool.
Yeah, sorry, you know me, I'm bad with my words. But I like the textures and the color of the coat. When she was walking, though, you know what would have been fucking sickening, bitch? If that coat would have went to the floor.
And flared
all
out.
the way behind her and flared out.
Well, see, that's the thing is like there's just styling things with these bitches. Like there's certain things that could have made it look more grand.
It would have
This
made
is
it
the
so much more elevated.
finale. And I get it. To the floor and flared out, more fabric, more safety pins. It would have taken even more
time.
work. I get it. But, girl, if that's what you're going to do, then do it. Don't give us
That's the thing is,
you know,
I get it.
jacket that looked like you got it at Ross Dress for Less and just put some safety pins on it.
Yeah, it's too short. It's underwhelming, but I do want to appreciate the embellishment and the drag aspect to it. I think that she could have lost the earrings. The earrings are too old school drag for what she's doing. The hair's cool. I think that it's a cool concept. It's just not enough for me. So I'm going to say good pussy just because like I can appreciate what she's doing with it. And also she's kind of giving us that safety pin gate thing. She's like, fuck y'all, bitch. I'm still the safety pin queen.
Yeah, well, that's why I gave her a hit it and quit it because of all the work that went in there because this is ugly. But
yeah.
Moving on. Speaking of ugly, we have Kenya. Kenya Pleaser.
Thing,
she looks beautiful in the face, but girl, this looks like something that, girl, I already know that Discord probably made this and talked her into this with all these chains. It looks like Discord's promo look.
Girl, this is terrible.
It's just too much. Girl, we don't need everything all the time.
It's ugly.
It's not good.
It looks like she was like, she went into the finale being like, I have to prove something to somebody. They wanted big ass hair, bitch. I'm going to give them 10 wigs on top. If they wanted all these things, they want drag, I'm going to give them drag. Girl, there was so much going on with this costume that you could see it in her face. And you say this later, that whenever someone doesn't wear something they're fully confident in or up to par to what they want or need, you can see it in their face. Girl, she couldn't even walk. Like it looked like she was modeling
desperation.
Girl, she was modeling a parade float. That's the only way I could think. It's just too much. For me, I don't know. I'm gonna say bad pussy because for me, I just didn't like it. It just was. It looked like
too much.
Yeah,
if she would have gotten rid of all the chains
and threw everything on it.
If she would have gotten rid of that swag at the bottom, I don't know, girl. I don't know what would have saved this.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Too much.
And what's the red fabric?
It's there. I don't know if this is such a thing. If anybody can understand me and comment below if you can. It's too much, but also not enough. Like, does that make
the
sense?
bottom, bitch.
It's
The
like,
bottom is very underwhelming.
the whole thing. This is bad, bitch. This is bad. Bad pussy. Moving on. Athena Dion. Oh.
Speaking of bad pussy, bitch. So
Oh.
let me just get into this. I want to get into it. Let me at it.
Okay.
So we got this
This
look.
This look.
Girl, what the fuck is really going on this
the
day?
makeup.
Girl, so somebody has said, I don't know who shared it, but they said that she was backstage and the girls had to literally fight her to get her to put the makeup brushes down because she just kept applying before she walked out.
Well,
And
girl,
it literally looks like that.
apply what? Apply pressure? 'Cause this
What's
looks like a
crazy
wound.
too, girl, it looks like she got punched in the face. And what's crazy too is Bianca Del Rio wears more makeup than this. And she looks better than this. And that's saying a lot because Bianca Del Rio is a motherfucking clown.
I just think it's just...
The makeup is too much. It's too much. It's not blended. It's giving paint by number. All tea. No, I mean, it is what it is. Some people don't want to hear what's the truth, but you're going to hear
the dress
it.
is ugly. And
It's
she's
too short.
And she's wearing these shiny ass tights. I fucking hate shiny ass tights. Okay, I'm gonna say
It's
a positive.
not even her skin color.
I'm gonna say a
It's fucking
positive.
rice
I'm gonna say
color.
a positive. A positive is, I do like the hair.
No.
I do. It's very big. I get it. It's very Grecian. The whole look. Okay, that's my positive.
She needs to change her highlight color. It's way too like gray
She
and
just needs
like
to change.
yeah. Throw it in the trash. Everything. I'm gonna say bad pussy.
Bad pussy. Moving on. Mia Starr. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Girl, she look good. She looks really good. I like the dress. She looks beautiful in this ginger wig. Her makeup is nice. The breastplate, I've been on her ass this season about the breastplate, but here, in this picture at least, it looks really good. It looks good. It's a darker, like a darker navy. It's not over embellished like some of these other girls. I like it. I'm gonna say good pussy.
Yeah, I say good pussy too. The breastplate looks pretty real, the way that she has it covered and all the lines. Yeah. The hair kind of bothered me when she turned to the side. It looked like the bang was like floppy or something. But this bitch also wears a lot of makeup like Athena. But you know what? She looks good. She looks good. She's buffed out of her mind, bitch. She is so contoured, bitch. It is dark. But for some reason, it just looks more buffed and blended. And this is an example.
I thought you were talking about her shoulders for a second. She looks so buff.
Well, she is buff, bitch. You can tell she's ready to win, honey. But yes, I like it. I thought it was a pretty clean look. It's not my favorite. It's not something that I would be like, oh my God, that's so creative.
Oh, I
I'm
would never wear
inspired.
this. I would never wear this. But
Yeah.
I do think
This
it's
don't
pretty for her.
inspire me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
pretty
her,
for
she's
her.
pretty.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
good pussy.
Yeah, good pussy. Moving on. Ooh. Moving on, baby. Moving on, baby. Making Alabama proud. We have Vita Von Teese, and girl, this look is a yes for me. This is a showstopper. This coat, this chunky ass dress, and girl, look, this is simple silhouette.
Guess what she's got?
And
Satin.
it's embellished perfect, and her makeup is stamped. Girl, this is a great pussy.
Girl, when I tell you, when she walked out and she modeled and then she turned around and she took the coat like this and then she moved it to the left and held it with her hand, I said, oh, you can tell she's a pageant girl. Because the modeling alone was so fucking pristine and fierce. And then the gown, like, that's not easy to do, to take a bunch of Rivolis and put them on black fabric and make them so symmetrical. This is a Beyonce creation, by the way. 10s out of 10s for me. This probably is one of my favorite looks of the night.
Oh,
to be honest.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Out of this world, great pussy.
Yep.
And it's so simple if you think about it.
Yeah.
But it's so fierce.
Styling, though. Styling has a lot to do with. That's why I liked Mia's. For her, it's the styling wasn't too much. Usually, she's got a lot of shit on it, and for her, it was like proper styling. This is proper styling. There's not like it's just a stoned look. It's not got so many things placed everywhere where the eye can go everywhere. It's just like you see the dress. You see her face in the coat.
Her makeup, too. If you look at her highlight compared to Athena's,
blended.
I know I'm still thinking blended.
Blended, baby. Blended.
Airbrushed.
The red lip matching the red nails, bitch. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cunt.
Yep. Moving on, we have Sierra Mist, and she is in this fully feathered gown that is blue and white. She has red hair that feathers out, like almost like wings. What'd you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a good finale look. When you sit and you like dissect certain stuff, I don't really like how it's stoned on the shoulders. I think that she could have like done it more like encrusted, so it almost looked like Mystique. You know what I mean? Like from X-Men, it's kind of sporadic and not enough for me. The boobs right here kind of look like it's like rippling or like buckling a little bit.
Concaving,
but I'm just, it's like because she ain't got no breasts on. It's like, how you going to wear this expensive ass dress but then not proportionize your drag? Because like, it looks like you have hips.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, when we come down, this is just what separates you from being a drag superstar versus a contestant on the show. You know what I mean? Like, those are just things that I look at. Does she look amazing? Yes, I think she looks great. I like the structure of the dress. There's just a couple things that could be altered to make it top tier. I hate the gold necklace. I don't like it.
Gold necklace.
Yep. I don't mind the hair. It kind of resembles wings.
I like the wig.
Yeah, I'm gonna say good pussy. It would have been great if she would just change a couple things.
So the concaving of the boobs, that is an amateur move. I hate it.
Yep.
I hate the gold necklace. She did not need it. Love the hair. Love the dress. I don't love white here. I wish it was a different color, maybe black or I don't know. I just don't like white. That's a preference. I liked the wing bolero that she takes off. For me, this is something I just can't get past, is that this look just doesn't look like Sierra to me. It doesn't it doesn't match her aesthetic. It doesn't match her makeup. Her makeup looks, and this is no tea to Sierra. I like Sierra. But her makeup is very masculine looking here. Mm-hmm. And the dress gives me very feminine.
Glam.
And I just think, and I'm not limiting her.
Well, that's even.
That's
how it was in the.
I just think it just doesn't go with her. I just don't see this on her. That all aside, I'm gonna say good pussy. Like you said, it could have been great with some changes.
Yeah, and I think that, just to finish off, I think that that's the question that I have, where like I can't figure out who Sierra is, because then I see this crazy like makeup, that not crazy in a bad way. I think it's very unique and fierce, to be honest. I've never seen makeup like this, and I love it. But you see this, and then you see them trying to do realness.
Yeah. I think what it is I don't know about her history, but she comes across as a queen who hasn't been doing drag that long, and she's still figuring out her aesthetic and who she is, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Mm-hmm. I think it's great to experiment and figure things out, and what works for you and what doesn't. I think, though, with drag races, they want you to have a brand, and I think with her, she takes us out of the illusion of what Sierra's brand is, because we don't know. We don't, like you said, we don't know who she is. Moving on, we have Briar Blush. Briar is in this gold and black tuxedo top hat kind of gown. It has like this porcelain doll mask that she reveals, and she has the same kind of makeup on. What did you think?
Fierce. Loved it.
Yeah.
Sickening. I love the creativity to it. I like the mask actually looks like her. Everything. There's nothing I could clock. I said great pussy. Even the way that the dress moved when she turned, I was like, this is sickening. Whoever constructed this, props. Because you turned it the fuck out.
Yeah. Would you give it?
Great pussy.
My only thing is there's two things. One, construction of the dress. The bottom doesn't sit flush on the ground. And it looks like it's supposed to. I wish that happened. And then something that she can't really help because it's permanent is these tattoos that are on her chest. It somehow bleeds into the dress, and it
just looks busy.
It looks busy there. So I wish she would have covered up her tattoos just so we could see the cut of the dress, or had the dress fit where you couldn't see that, because it's just busy. Nothing against her with the tattoo. It just looks busy. Overall, though, I think it's great. I'm going to say good pussy just for the technical aspects. It could have been great with some other things altered. Moving on to Mandy Mango. And Mandy comes out in this cream or white dress that's also nude. I think for her, she looks good. There's a lot going on again. There's some amateur mistakes. She's new. I like that she has her flag on the back. I'm gonna say good pussy for her because she's new and she looks better than some of these veterans. So
yeah. I'm going to start with the positive. I think that her makeup looks incredible. She has had such an amazing glow up since she's been on the show. I love the eye makeup. She's on her way. You can tell. And I told you that when I first saw her. I said, this bitch is sickening. She knows how to perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, just time to cook and simmer. But now, the dress is too much. It's way too much. I don't like the necklace. I don't like all these flowers. I don't like the structure of this. I don't like the jacket. I don't like the coat. I don't like the jewelry. I like the headpiece. I don't like any of this. I don't. I think it's way too much. It's giving cheap. It's such a letdown and kind of frustrating because I feel like this has so much potential to be pretty. Get rid of all those ugly ass chunky flowers and just leave the fabric as is and let the coat speak for itself. Because the coat was so much of a statement when she turned around that I feel like the gown should have been more simple and let the hair and jewelry and everything kind of shine. And then when she turned, let the coat speak for itself.
Yeah.
I think there's just a lot going on. I'm going to say hit it and quit it.
Yeah, these are all new things, yeah.
But you know what? I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Because I know who made this.
Who?
And they could have Yaya Torres.
Who is
and
that?
The thing is like, she's a designer. And I'm going to be honest, as a designer, you should tell the person, this is too much. This is too busy. This isn't going to look good. You don't just make something because what? But yeah, you don't just make something because someone asked. Like, you have to be the designer and tell them, like, hey, this is good and all, but let's edit.
Yeah.
I do that. I tell people all the time when they come to me, they're like, hey, I want this. I'm like, I'm just going to be honest. This isn't going to look good here on stage, or we need to change this up a little bit. Like, yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. I'm going to say hit it and quit it just because it does have potential to be fierce. Just a little bit editing.
Speaking of, last, we have DD
Speaking of last.
Fuego and girl,
You can go in for once, because I'm tired of looking like the villain, bitch.
Girl, I don't need to even say anything. People have eyes. Look at this. Girl, look at this. Look at this. Bad pussy. I'm done. I don't like it.
It's just a mess. It's just too much.
I think
it looks like
she
cheap
thinks
flowers.
I don't know her, and this is just me. This is not personal. This is just what we see on TV. I don't know her, but what I gather from what I've the little bit that I've seen on TV, is that she thinks she's a fashion queen and she's not.
No.
No.
What?
No.
You gotta know how to spell fashion before you become a fashion queen. This is not cute. It's uninspiring. I wouldn't even recommend this dress to somebody for a wedding.
Girl, you sound like Miranda Priestling for a second. It's uninspiring. That's all.
Florals for spring, groundbreaking.
Yes, bitch.
Shout out to Devil Wears Prada 2 coming out soon, y'all.
Yes. So, out of all these looks, who was your favorite? Who was your least favorite?
Vita was my favorite. I just thought it was sickening and clean and polished.
Yeah.
Worst look for me, there was a lot, to be honest.
There was a lot. I'm
gonna probably say...
This is probably one of the worst fashion finales we've had.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably probably Kenya's.
Oh, I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, girl, like literally, Darlene's, Kenya's, Athena's. Those are the bottom,
Nene's.
Those are the bottom threes to me. Nene's is still.
It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, I think those three though.
But
But I will agree with you. I think Kenya's just.
Didi Fuego.
Yeah, but at least with Didi's, hers is made well. Kenya's is not only not good, it's not made well. And it has too much going on. So she's just there, and I like her. I actually just worked with Kenya in Miami for Miami Beach Pride, and she's a sweetheart. But this isn't personal. This is just our preference of our opinions on our review. And Kenya, I'm sorry, baby, but you were the worst dressed.
No, Kenya's a sweetheart. She loves us. I'm actually doing hair for her. I have a wig order with her, and she's told us, she's like, girl, I love y'all.
Yeah.
She's like, I love that you're so real and honest. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to adopt you as my kid because you're sickening.
Please help her.
I want to. I think that she's already so fierce.
Kenya,
and
if you
polished,
listen to this, you better take this offer, honey. Shontelle would be a great drag
Me and
mother.
Ethan want to be your drag parent.
Now, I'll tell you this.
Free costumes.
I'll tell you this, Kenya. There's a lot of expectation. If you become her daughter, girl, you better. You better, girl. All I'm saying is you better, because there's a lot of expectation. So don't take that hand unless you're ready for it, honey.
Don't cross the line.
Don't cross the line. Maybe you should just be drag friends first, okay? Maybe a surrogate or what do you call it when an exchange student for a moment.
Stepchild.
A stepchild. Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to RuPaul's look. RuPaul comes out in this black beaded. It looks like beaded. It could be just sequins, but it looks beaded.
I think it's sequin. Oh no, I think it's actually beaded.
Yeah, bodysuit with this coat. Girl, I think she looks gorgeous. I like it's odd that she's wearing pants for a finale, but it does look expensive and it does look good. I like the hair, love the makeup. She looks young and radiant and fresh, and I like it. I'm gonna say good pussy.
Girl, I saw this and I was gagged. I was like, the body shape that she had, she was so corseted, and then the structure, the way that the light hit her body, this ashy, like blonde color. It's girl, she looks sickening. I love the cut too on the chest where like the fabric kind of X's over her shoulders.
Yeah.
The coat is very full. I liked how she performed. I mean, girl, she is mothering. I think that she looks amazing. This is such a different silhouette for her, especially for a finale. I'm going to say great pussy.
Okay. Now we're moving on to Michelle Visage's look. And one, she looks absolutely stunning in the face and her hair. I love that. I don't like the dress. I think the snake looks cheap. This nude color washes her out. But I do love that she's in a high shoe for her. This elongates her leg. I'm gonna say hit it and quit it.
Yeah, I like everything except for the color of the dress and stuff. And I wish, because I done a look like this one time for someone with a snake, and I think it was for you with Ethan, where you had a dress, and it just looks better if you add scales to the snake.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did.
Just a little bit of 3D textures.
Yeah.
It just would make it look more rich instead of it looking like some spandex fabric that was stitched on top of a dress. I'm gonna say hit it and quit it just because of the dress, but she looks amazing in the face.
Yeah. Well, RuPaul performs one of her original songs, and girl, she's actually kind of getting it with this choreography. She's doing more than I've seen her do in years. And
she was feeling it.
she also looks like she's having fun. I loved that. Ru announces that each queen must do an original song and performance, and Ru will decide who the top two are that will lip sync for the crown.
Okay. And now we have our extra special guest, my sister, one of my favorites, and that is Onya Nurve.
Hey, it's your girl.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so
Miss
excited.
Step down, honey. Just step down, honey.
I did. I feel like I'm out of jail, no parole, honey. I can do what I want, honey. I feel like
She's not on house arrest or anything.
No house arrest. The judge dropped the charges, honey. She's out and about.
Well, we couldn't tell. We couldn't tell if you had on an ankle monitor because that gown just covered the whole entire stage, baby.
Couldn't tell if I had on shoes or ankle monitor, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. It was absolutely gorgeous, and we talked about it earlier in the episode. But so phenomenal. You looked. It is the best you've ever looked. It is a finale of finales. It was beautiful.
But that was like the craziest day ever, Shontelle. Like, because you guys sent the dress, right? And
Yeah.
I'm getting in full glam makeup, and they're trying to put the dress together. Once I got on set, it was not together. So we're like fumbling, trying to get the dress together for a while. And
Yeah.
then, Mother Rue's like, come on. So it got to the point where we just had to go with what we had. And I was just praying for a year that it looked cute. And
It looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
the wobbliness was what we were trying to fix but couldn't fix.
Yeah.
So when I get a chance to do a photo shoot in that gown, I'm gonna make sure it don't wobble.
Well,
I didn't
honestly,
even notice.
It didn't
I didn't
even. We
notice
couldn't
it.
tell. It was just the one point. And I think what happened was when you had backed up, it looked like it touched like a light or something, and it was
Yeah.
just pulling it forward. But throughout the whole time, you could not tell. I was just wondering because.
Girl,
Thank you.
I didn't notice nothing. It was absolutely stunning. It
Thank
puddled,
you.
it
You know how
puddled
stressful
around.
those days are. So it's like,
But you called me though, and you said you were like, well, actually, you called Ethan, and I was just in the room. But she had specifically said that RuPaul had walked up to her and was like, "You look fucking incredible."
yeah,
Yes.
I'll never
yeah.
forget it.
It was a beautiful day. I mean, meeting Miley and seeing Rue that close was crazy.
Yeah, you look like
Yes.
Cinderella. I mean, it was beautiful. You looked
Thank
stunning. Your
you.
makeup, everything was just fabulous. Well, we have more questions for you for our exclusive content. So if anybody wants to see that, go to Patreon. We have a little interview with her at the end of this. But we are going to get further into the episode right now. Shontelle, take it away where we go into our first performance.
Yeah, so we're going to go right into where Darlene walks out. Now, this is where RuPaul announces where the queens are going to do performances based on original songs that they recorded with Leland, the producer. And the first queen is Darlene, and she does a song called Cookin' with Guests, which is so like country southern. What did you think of the performance, Anya?
I actually liked it. I feel like it was like, if you're gonna do a good drag number, like a run of the mill good drag number, I feel like that's what it is. And what I mean by that is like it's palatable for everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Everybody is gonna enjoy it. And I feel like that's kind of Darlene's shtick, kind of like it's for the people. And so I appreciated it. I think that Darlene has a way of putting together like textures and colors that seem like she doesn't pay it. Like it seems like she's just putting it together, but I feel like it has a lot of thought behind it. And I can appreciate that. I feel like it was, if I was to score it from 1 to 10, I would give it a solid like 7. She passed the class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that she did a good job for her. I could tell she's just not a choreography girl. So she's the only queen out of any Drag Race contestant ever to never lip sync at all, good or bad, in an entire season. That's crazy.
And impressive because it's hard to not do it at least once.
Yeah, and so seeing her in this, you can kind of see how her style would be. I think she is a phenomenally talented queen. I don't think lip syncing or choreography is really her strong shtick, but I agree with you. I would probably give it a good 7 out of 10. It was funny. It was very her. I like the dancers, and I get like her costume fit for what this was.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I feel like at this point we're nitpicking, right? Like,
Yeah, of course, yes.
and I feel like she was good, but if we're like talking about who is going to take the crown or who is going to take the crown, I just felt like I wasn't completely full after her performance, but it was good. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to say it, because I was listening to y'all's opinions, and me going into this episode after watching, like, you know, that was a good way to say it. I was not full after the performance, because
you know she wasn't about to say it like that. She wasn't about to say, Miss Anya, you had said it so politely. You know, Shontelle,
a well-spoken winner.
Shontelle ain't well spoken, baby. She's gonna be like, this was dog ugly. This was horrible. I hated it.
It wasn't enough.
No, it was. I'm not going to say that it wasn't terrible, but I was just like watching the performance, and I was like really excited to look. I was looking forward to her performing, because I haven't got to see her like lip sync at all. And when I got to see it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because she was stiff. She was stiff, bitch. You could tell she was white, honey. Like whiter than white
She
rice.
was the bottom that don't arch their back, baby. Yes.
Which is unfortunate, because I was really looking forward to that moment. I'm just kidding. Everybody knows I had like this big crush on Darlene. She's so cute to me. But
so beautiful and kind.
Yes, and her
with
smile.
A great smile. Like, did you just say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
No, seriously, but it's a good way to put it. It's very well said. I think it's just left me not full after the performance. It was good. I'll say about a 6
good
or 7.
appetizer. An appetizer.
Well, next we have Mikey Meeks, which I'm also excited to see, because she didn't lip sync at all this season either, did she?
Once.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She did?
Once.
It was
talent
not good.
show.
It was not good.
Oh, the talent show. Okay.
Yeah.
You said it was not good.
It was not. Well, I think with her, she was in the bottom and wasn't expecting to be in the bottom. 2, she had that Bride of Frankenstein hair that kind of stifles
it was
you.
Just floppy all over the place.
Yeah, it stifles your performance. If you're not in a look that you feel really comfortable performing in, it's really hard to do well in a lip sync.
It's gonna show on your face.
Yes. So so she did once, but I already knew. She's a performer, so I already knew she's gonna do good.
Yeah, and to me, like she lip synced so long ago. Like as I said, I felt like this season really just like was long. It seemed like a really long season, so I just didn't remember. But I will say, from just going in, like since I brought it up, I will say her performance was good. I just think from like a technical standpoint, if you're gonna do cabaret, like I want to see pointed feet, I want to see like drops and clean things, and like if you're gonna do a boa, I want the bullet boa fuller. Like this is Drag Race, I wanted to see money. They got budget, bitch. This is for the finale. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, I think that it definitely was more exciting to me than Darlene's as far as like what she brought. And she can sing. I love her voice, and I think that she sounded great. So for
Yeah.
me, I think that I'm going to say it was probably like an 8 for me.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anya,
a 7. What do you
about
think, Anya?
I agree. I think it was a step up from Darlene's, but I don't think it was like it didn't knock my socks off, you know. And my only thing with the performance is that I feel like it was expected from Mikey Meeks, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
there was something in it that I feel like could have been more like whether it be polished or something I didn't expect, but I think it was not that it wasn't polished, it just could have taken it a little more there. There's something in drag that can be like, okay, there's comedy, there's the can be queens, but then like there's that bitch who can like serve a ballad or do like a really good burlesque number. I think I was looking for more of that, like that,
Yes,
you
because that's what
know,
she
that's
did. Like
what
you were
Tyra Banks
expecting it.
says, that the smize in it all. But
Yes.
I thought it was good, but I think I was looking for more sexiness and more grown up. It still felt a little Disney Channel.
That's a
Yeah.
fierce way to say it.
I agree with
Mm-hmm.
you. I agree with you. I did like it. I really liked her vocals for it. I thought that
Mm-hmm.
showed the fact that she can sing, which girl, she was the only
That's
one.
a good point. That's a good point because that's showing more like the well-roundedness of a queen. So like I do appreciate that like she showcased her vocals. Yeah, for
The
sure.
versatility.
Yeah, and I did like the long boa. Could it have been fuller? Yeah, but that's on Drag Race's
It's
part.
giving Marabou, bitch.
Yeah, but that was more on Drag Race prop department rather than on Mikey. So I was fine with it. But I liked the idea that it was so long and that all the
Yeah.
dancers were wrapped up in it with her.
It was
Yeah.
just giving
I liked
six,
it.
maybe 6 ply at most.
I think my
And I
biggest.
know
Go ahead. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, I know the turnaround is really quick, but I also know like about Mikey's drag before she got on Drag Race, and it was based in the theater and very, very high production. So like I think that's what I mean by like I was expecting her to really like turn me out. Like this was the 5 o'clock number in the show that we've been waiting on, and it didn't fall short, but it just didn't give me that oh bitch moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think my biggest thing with her performance was her costume. I think it could have been
Mm.
way more elevated. I felt like it looked like a cheap AliExpress nude bodysuit that was rhinestone with some like cheap fringe on it. I feel like she should have invested in making it look really good because she has a lot of support in Orlando and it could have been elevated. And that doesn't mean she had to spend a lot of money. Girl, it was a swimsuit with some fringe. But the materials used could have been higher quality and made it
Mm.
look more elevated. But overall, I thought she did good. I would also say it was like an 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Her makeup was incredible too, though. Like she looked soft, buffed. Her hair was snatched. I liked it. But moving right along, we're gonna go on to Nene, which she does a song. I didn't get to hear the name of the song. Do y'all remember what the name was?
No.
Okay, no worry. I know that. Yes, honey. She was doing It was giving very MTV Music Awards performance. Like it was sickening. I was gagged. Like for me, when I was watching it, I had goosebumps. And it takes a lot for me to get goosebumps because I've seen so many talent performances. I've seen so many things. I mean, I've watched all kinds of things, and so much drag is out nowadays that I feel like the wow factor of drag sometimes is a little tasteless. And so watching her performance really gagged me because I was like, okay, she's definitely a Virgo. You could tell. The bitch is like, she had the movements down. She had
Yes,
the lip
God.
syncing, the tricks, the props were done on point. Like when I think of a finale, I think of this performance. Like it was undescribably one of the best performances I've seen at a finale in a long ass time.
Bitch, you are
And
correct.
it was just on the mark for me. I definitely think that she was the best performance out of all three of these so far. For me, this was a 10 out of 10. I couldn't clock shit. What do you think,
Yeah.
Anya?
What I think is that like when you go into the finale, for me it's just like a pageant. Regardless of what you do, them judges got to be thinking of you. Like when they got all them cards out, they got to be like, but Nene Coco's talent, you know, it just really like you said, it gags me. It was on point. It was practice. We know they have a quick turnaround. So for her to be that sharp with those staccato moves, that was impressive.
Hmm.
It gave like MTV music video, like,
Yeah.
and she needed that moment.
Yeah.
She really
She
did.
needed that.
Yeah.
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 What
I
do you
agree
think,
with
Trinity?
y'all. I think that it was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Her costuming was great. The choreo was great. She didn't let the dancers outshine her like I felt like Darlene kind of did. The theme was current and fun and different. It was edgy. I
Her
loved the.
vocals were even fierce. Like when she was singing, I was
I
like,
don't
this
know if I
sounds
would
like it
say
could be released.
I would agree with that. I wouldn't say her vocals were fierce for me, but I do agree with you that it sounded like pop music, like somebody
It
could
was
have
I
like
written.
liked it.
talky singy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I thought it was great. I thought for sure for me, like you, Shontelle, like you, Anya, this was the best performance of the night out of the three.
I think her makeup looked the best. Um, I just think she looked so good. And what I like about Nene Coco's drag in particularly is like all of those boxes be checked off. Like
Oh
no
yeah,
shade. Like all of them be checked off. And she came through for
she.
sure.
I think she definitely could win an All Stars. I think there's a couple of things she needs to work on.
Hmm.
The biggest thing is coming across more personable.
Yeah.
I think winners always should have some warmth to them, where people feel like they can connect. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, a lot of times Nene comes across kind of cold, and I don't think that that's really how she means it or her.
No.
I think that that's just how she comes across.
She's very
Um,
guarded feeling.
I think
And
she's got to show vulnerability for sure.
yeah, and I feel like when you go on that show, I think Nene Coco was just so funny, like focused. For me, it was really hard to have fun, and I feel like she was kind of that way too. Like she was like she just needs next time she go on that show, she needs to just focus on being a dumbass. Like just be stupid, girl, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah,
Because all that other stuff she has, she just got to be stupid. You know, Rula the stupid.
the difference though between you and her is that you do have this charm about you. Like you are warm, like people gravitate towards you. Your laugh, your smile, like she could have that too. She's gotta
Yeah.
let loose a little, She gotta let her guard down. Like you said, have fun.
Hmm.
She'd be a phenomenal pageant queen because she's very focused.
She was, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because girl, she just
She
won
might
talent
fail question
category.
and answer though, bitch.
Yeah, I be scared.
Oh, bitch. Okay. Yes. Okay.
She might because you got to be warm and question and answer, and you got to have a little bit of personality. And I don't
She
know
gonna be
about all that.
contestant number one, honey.
No.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Well, that concludes the performances. We go right into Miley getting the Lifetime Achievement Award, and then right after that, it goes
hold on, wait.
into...
Hold on, wait. I need to talk about this.
All right.
Girl, why is somebody in their 30s getting a Lifetime Achievement Award? Let me tell you, I live for Miley. I absolutely think she's incredible. I think she is a great ally. I mean, she's part of the community, I think. But she ain't even done everything in her career. Why is she getting a Lifetime Achievement Award? Girl, she just started puberty like 3 years ago. Girl, like what?
That is so funny. I was
I
because when she said her age, I was like, "Oh, we're the same age, Jesus."
I know. I'm like, and you've only been doing drag for 3 years. It's like, girl, if somebody gave you a lifetime achievement award, you just started your career. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Yeah. Yeah.
she's been in the business for a while. I get it, but not a lot, girl. A lifetime achievement award is for these old ass bitches who have done everything, and she ain't old and she ain't done everything.
That's so
I
funny.
was gagged. I was like, oh,
I
they just
guess it's for all ages. Didn't Liza win it before her?
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, see, that was appropriate. She, she's knocking on death's door, and
Girl,
she's
she
been
was sitting in the
fabulous.
chair while she received it.
Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, oh, okay. They needed a big name for the finale, and this is who they could get, so they gave her an award. But I live for Miley.
I do. Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I just
And
don't.
she's been like she's one of those returning judges that people love and appreciate.
Girl,
Yeah.
she's just a queen for the people. Like, I live for Miley. And also the talent that she has. Like, she's somebody that I respect so much because when she goes for some sort of, like, idea with her music or with her music videos, she knows how to create a whole world with her stuff. Like like for example, when she did the whole rap album or when she did the rock album, she took you on a journey and she worked with the best of the 80s rock singers and like her
The
looks were
faces of
that.
Miley. Like that's what I
Exactly.
like. I love that shit. Cause Lady Gaga do the same thing. Beyonce do the same thing. Like we want all those phases.
Yes, and we want to be taken into a world where we almost like are engulfed in it. It's not just a
hmm
song. We get the song, the look, everything. But anyways, I love Miley. She's amazing. But yeah, so after the Lifetime Achievement Award, we go right into Miss Crystal Envy, where she hands down the Miss Congeniality Award.
The fan favorite
And
award.
that's basically what it is. Because I was like,
Girl.
but she winds up giving the award to Jane Don't. What do y'all think about that?
I think that she deserved something, girl.
I think so
I
too.
agree,
After
but
after what I feel like Miss Congeniality means many things, and I feel like for what how well she did on the show, on top of being like for the most part a nice person, she deserved that. Yeah.
I think
I
she was
agree. I think that, oh,
congenial
sorry.
for losing, bitch, and not making an ass out of herself, bitch. That's why she won this award. She was congenial because she didn't blow that motherfucker up. You know what I mean?
I feel like okay, this is my only thing. I feel like the only thing Jane don't did bad was her being sorry for the fact that she was fucking good.
Thank
Okay,
you. I said
and
that
I
all
feel like
season.
that didn't help her storyline. Okay,
Yeah.
if I was good and winning challenges, I would have been like, all y'all bitches about to lose. And I feel like I wish she would have kept that energy because it would have made more sense. But since it didn't go that way, I'm glad my bitch won a little money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Miss Congeniality, she ain't. I mean, she's fine, but she's a drag queen.
She's rotted. Like, come on.
Girl, that's
For
like
me,
if,
congeniality is not for a cunty bitch, like a fierce badass.
let me tell
bitch.
you
And that's
what.
what she is.
That's
When-
like Arietti winning Miss Congeniality.
Right.
girl, let me tell y'all. One time, this was in 2011. It was my second time doing Miss Gay US of A. Girl, tell me why they're giving out Miss Congeniality, and out of all those fucking contestants, I won Miss Congeniality. I was like, I know y'all kidding.
You already lost the pageant.
Well, yeah, I already, but I almost made top 5. I made the I made
No,
the
I was
finals.
saying, when you got that award, was it before they announced or after? Because if you got it before, you had already lost the pageant.
No, it was
Yeah.
before. But it was voted on by the girls, not by the judges.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was like, girl, I ain't nice to none of y'all. Why'd y'all give this to me? But
Bitch, she's always backstage giving everybody hair, makeup, something. She's lying.
I don't like that.
It's so funny because, like, I think that regardless of who wins it, it's a fucking TV show. Like,
Yeah.
girl, I think that we've on the lore of Drag Race, we've gotten past that. I feel like everybody just needs to understand that it is a TV show and anything can happen, bitch. And that's what you signed up for. So don't get mad, get glad, do better next time.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're also giving out more money to everybody because obviously drag has gotten so expensive. Bitch, we're in a shitty economy, honey. Drag is not cheap.
Hello, I'm about to be taking Trinity's classes.
Yes.
Before my all winners, I'm gonna be right up in your garage, sewing my ass off, bitch.
Yes, and you're gonna come to my house, and I'm gonna teach you wigs.
Yes, okay. I'm gonna be living in Kentucky and LA. Okay?
Yes, I live.
That's fierce. Okay, so what's next? Right after the
They pre-film.
What does it go to?
They pre-film a segment where each finalist does a collaboration with Norvina from Anastasia Beverly Hills, because apparently the winner gets a campaign with Anastasia Beverly Hills. One, I just want to say,
so cool.
I love Norvina. She is a real bitch. She's exactly what you see on TV. She loves drag. She loves makeup. She loves gay. She's just a phenomenal person. And I loved seeing this, even though it was like pre-filmed. We got to see what the girls, like what their makeup palettes would be. And
also their business mind and their business sense, because
yes.
when they were talking with her, it was that really showed if they had a plan outside of just winning the show, like that, which is more important than anything. Like when you get a crown, that's great, but what are you going to do next? So the fact that some of the girls had been like, oh, it was like they already knew what they wanted, and that really spoke levels for me.
Yeah, I liked that too. I liked that they all three of them seemed very like, this is my brand. I know exactly what I want to do, which I liked. Yep.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Miss Norvina is pumped out of her fucking mind, bitch.
Girl, she is gorgeous, bitch. Yes. The
Stunning.
makeup, always in some laid, colorful hair. She looks like the only TS model.
Yes, what I'm telling you,
Girl.
I'm like, it is everything.
And I say that with love and like admiration and respect, because girl, like
everybody wants to be
so
like
feminine.
the TS girls. Like the
She's
TS
so
girls
feminine,
are
yeah.
the blueprints
Girl,
nowadays,
completely.
and it has been for many, many decades. And the fact that they're just now getting their flowers is crazy, because
especially right now in this world, honey.
Yeah, because everybody's getting their ass and face pumped, bitch, and that's what they've been doing for decades. So here we are.
Hello.
But yeah, so after the makeup performance, it goes into the three where they announce, right?
No.
Oh my God, girl, just lead. I'm stupid. Girl, I had just watched this too, and I'm gagged.
Next up, we have Anya coming out for her final walk.
Oh, I thought it was after this. Sorry, I got it mixed up.
Yes, and Anya comes out in this, it looks like a baby blue, silvery blue ball gown, looking like Cinderella meets Africa, with this head wrap, and girl, I saw the pearls. The pearls were like dripping in between tucked away. I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody paying attention to those details except for some packet like Ethan and Shontelle. And I was like, I immediately knew, because y'all didn't tell me that y'all made her finale look. And so
I thought we did.
No, you didn't tell me that. I immediately knew, though, looking at this, I said, oh, they made this look. I was looking all over the internet at everybody, at Anya, at your social media, at Ethan's social media, at Chantel's social media. Nobody had posted it that night. Oh, that y'all had made it. I was like, I know these fucking queers made this, and because ain't nobody paying attention to those details like a drag queen.
Yeah.
So it just was phenomenal. Literally, yes, that is a great pussy. I'm gonna just put that out there. It is.
Well, thanks.
Yes.
I'm biasly too. I'm gonna say great pussy. I love the fact. I know when we were talking about the gown and the construction stuff, we also talked about getting the jewelry 3D printed, and I'm so glad that you had the time to get those printed. I follow the person on Facebook. I don't remember his name, so if you want to shout him out, you're more than welcome to. But I shared his stuff.
Joshua. I feel like his name is Joshua, but I will find it. And if I got it, I will text you the name of it.
Also,
Yeah,
another, if you're ever needing something 3D printed, Jules' boyfriend does 3D printing.
Oh,
Really?
Yes, I'm not gonna say what the project is for, but one of my designer friends, who knows Jules, I don't know how this got brought up, but used her partner for some 3D printed stuff for a costume for somebody. That's something
Mm-hmm.
special that people will see in the distant future. But yes, so if you ever need something, girl, you better ask your son-in-law.
I will. I will. And it's so funny. Speaking of Jules, everybody in the comments when like the dress came out was like, "This looks like Jules' dress," and it's like, yes, bitch. When Jules came out in that pink dress, I was inspired by that dress. So when I was talking
that
to
means a lot
Chantel,
coming from you.
for sure, I'm not no fucking hater. And when I was talking to Shontelle, I was like, I've never worn a ball gown like that. I was like, I want to wear a ball gown. It was really that simple. And I kind of lead with like my Black and African heritage, and so that's kind of what we came up with. And then after we sat with it, I was personally like, this is also Brandy Cinderella. So it just completely went in my like it encompassed all of what inspires my drag, and so I felt so gorgeous, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
It
I'm
was
so
amazing.
glad. The one thing also that really just kind of like did a full 360 for me was when I saw the gown on stage, it reminded me of the season 17 the water promo. If you think about it, because it was like very water goddess.
Oh, it's a very great callback to y'all's thing.
It's giving final boss. You know what I mean?
We're very
Like,
conceptual around here.
Yes, yes.
also, I wanted to shout out too, when they brought you on and they were doing all the playbacks of all the things that you've done so far with your reign, like all of the footage, you looked incredible. Like, also shout out to the wigs, because bitch, they showed a lot of the wigs that you wore of mine. I was gagged.
Yes,
One of the things that I
yes.
wanted to ask you too before we move on to everything is what was your thought like when coming to us, like for the dress? Like, I know when you saw Jules, was it just you saw Jules and you were like, that's fierce, I need to have whoever made that? Or like, because there's a lot of
No.
people at your disposal.
It's multiple things. I think I've only when I at that time I was only doing drag for like 3 years, right? And I felt like from that point, from when I got on the show, it's been a journey on finding artists and designers that you can trust, that
Oh,
you can trust with your money,
completely.
trust with the time limit, and trust with everything. And through that time we worked together, but I learned to trust you and Ethan,
Hmm.
and my circle from then has gotten really small, and there's only a handful of designers that like I can Yaya Torres, um Andreas Caballero, Jeffrey Mack. There's quite a
Yeah.
few. Mondo, there Marco, there's a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm a bitch that is like, I build trust with people, and when it comes to designers, I don't take that lightly. So when I saw Jules's dress, I saw how beautiful it was, I saw how well constructed it was, you know, and then when I was told the finale was when it was, there wasn't that much time. So there's only a certain amount of people you can trust with those things.
It
And
was gag
y'all
me.
are like top on that list with hair and costumes. I don't play about that. Okay. Y'all are my
Yeah, no, no,
sister's
no.
family.
Well, it's also, it just speaks volumes because like when you did ask us, we worked, like you said, trustworthy designers are really hard to find. Even like
Mhm.
me being a drag queen looking for reliable design. Like, I'll be honest, nobody wants to work with me when I ask them because they're scared because I'm probably going to be a bridezilla because I already know how to sew and stuff. But
Not,
sometimes
not
I just want to
probably.
have.
You are. You are. You
Well.
are, baby. You are.
But it's nice to hear that you trust us and all that because we worked. I'm just telling the fans this. I'm not trying to tell like you to bring it up, but like we worked hard on that dress. Like we worked until like I remember 7 a.m. embellishing that dress with chunky stones, making sure everything was perfect. And I mean, we could have kept going and going and going on that dress because that dress was a ball gown, and I would have covered every single damn piece of that fabric with a stone if I could. But when you split it down, the chunky stones are what's going to show up on the camera anyway. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad that you came to us, and we're forever grateful. And you're forever my sister.
Thank you. You too, babe. I think a lot of people don't understand what goes into drag, and they will never understand it even if they tried. And so I love everything that a lot of artists produce. And you've worked with me before, so I'm always like, you tell me, you make something and I'm gonna probably like it, bitch. I can
Yeah.
walk in a potato sack and make it look good. So I
Well, that's
always
what
like
happened with the wig. Remember when you messaged me?
Yeah.
You were like, I don't really know what we're talking about season 17, by the way. Whenever she messaged me, when she first messaged me, y'all, she didn't really know exactly like how she wanted the wig. She sent me some inspo, but she was like, you do you. And when I did, I gave her like some hair show type shit, and she was like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
I'll tell you that this is a prime example of no one, and I'm talking about me included, everybody included. It doesn't matter, the biggest star on earth. No one gets anywhere alone. It takes a village. No one can do everything themselves. I don't care what anybody says. It takes a village for anybody and everybody to have success. The mechanisms behind the scenes that make everything come together for everyone who has success. No one understands that it takes so many moving parts. I mean, you're talking about hairstylists, makeup artists, garment makers,
assistants,
accessory makers, assistants, choreographers, vocal training, like all of these things, dressers, all of these things that go behind the scenes for people to be successful, and people don't ever understand unless you're in these positions that there's so many moving parts. So well,
also there's a lot of people in these spots that do know but also don't recognize that, and for you to recognize that speaks a lot about your character, and that's why I have so much respect for you. You're just a real ass bitch, and I love you.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate it.
Well, we're moving on. Each finalist comes out, and Rue announces the top 2 of the season. We find out that the top 2 is Mikey and Nene, based off of their original songs, which I don't know about y'all, but I thought that was appropriate and accurate.
Yeah.
That was solid. Yeah.
Yeah. They lip sync to Miley Cyrus's song "Every Girl You've Ever Loved," and I've seen some like controversy online where people were like, "Oh, I don't know, I don't like this song out of all the songs that they could have picked." I liked the song. I thought the song.
I did too.
I also thought the song gave a even playing field for both, because it wasn't a crazy high energy song. It allowed both to shine in a lip sync arena where it's not just like, oh, the girl who does all the tricks is gonna automatically win.
Exactly. And unlike my season, I felt like Abracadabra was a song that people had expectations to, and it was nice for me to like hear a song where I'm like, I don't really know this song, let's see what they do. Abracadabra was like, people are already going into it like, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like that it was like truly an even playing field.
Yeah. I think that they both did really good with the lip sync performance. I liked that. I liked the gag of the puppet with Nene, with her purse. I will say, if they knew, I don't know how they're set up, because this wasn't a live finale, so they probably had to bring costumes with them to film. I'm not sure, but if they did know in advance the song to get their look together, I'm confused why Nene would pick this specific kind of costume with the horns, and it just didn't go with the song for me. I thought Mikey, both did well. I thought Mikey embodied the song, like, to me. I thought they both did good, but for me, Mikey won the lip sync.
What do you think, Anya?
I think I was so stuck on the talent show that I did not, after watching the lip sync battle, I felt like they were on an even playing field because I feel like Nene took the talent show. I honestly felt that Mikey took the lip sync. So I was personally like, I did not know who was going to take it, honestly, because I felt like they both did well, but Mikey did slightly do better in the lip sync as far as like embodying what I felt needed. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I agree. I think that like the way so for me watching it like in the moment, I was so wowed by both of their performances because they both gave some kind of element that was slightly a different style of lip syncing, but also kind of
Mhm.
similar, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really hard to describe. But like when I was watching, I said, "This is a good ass lip sync."
It
I
was
was
good.
like,
It was good.
for this to be just like no crazy tricks and just emotion and the song choice. First off, shout out to the song because I love that song. I think it's a great
Mhm.
song. To me, the song also kind of gave like this like story arc of like you're at the final battle. Like the music was so climactic and epic. Like it's one of my favorite Miley songs, first off. And just the words that they had to lip sync with Naomi Campbell, like that's a spoken word is also a talent
Yeah.
in drag.
Yes, and I wish we would do more like spoken words and ballads in the finale song so people can shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
let's give them a song that's bare bones so everybody can shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, and
let's
then
just
they can choose whether or not they want to do just lip syncing or if somebody wants to do the word, and some
exactly.
tricks. It's really like you said, anybody's win at that point. So I don't know. I really liked both performances. I think that they both did incredible. And if they had chose Nene or they chose Mikey, I think that I would have still left and been like, well, that one was just as good too. So it's
I
really
wouldn't
to
have.
me,
I wouldn't have.
I disagree.
From a pageant perspective, because I Drag Race is a pageant to me. I don't care what anybody
Yeah.
says.
Mhm.
Drag Race is a pageant. It has categories. It is a pageant. Is it a fair pageant? Not always.
Yeah.
It's a TV show.
Neither are pageants.
Yeah. You're right. But for me, I would have. We find out, to just sum it all together, Mikey wins.
Yeah.
I think that if Mikey would not have won, I would have been disappointed because, to me, track record matters.
Well, I
And
was gonna get to that after you had said that.
yeah, and even though Nene has done great throughout the season, she kind of fumbled towards the end. Um, and Mikey gained momentum towards the end.
Yeah.
And I feel like Nene won the number, Mikey won the lip sync, and Mikey to me won this season overall as far as track record goes. I just
No,
felt
I
like
agree.
I felt like Mikey was the right choice. If Nene would have won, I like Nene. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I think she's very talented. She looks like a winner to me. So had she have won, I've been like, girl, congrats. I wouldn't have been whatever. But it makes me fulfilled that Mikey won. Not only that, too, I had investment in Mikey too because I helped her just a little bit. So I'm like my
He
investment
said,
paid
"I
off.
want my coin."
Yeah,
Right.
well, no. But
I'm
I'm
just
glad.
kidding.
I'm glad my investment paid off. But
Okay.
but I think Mikey. I think Mikey was the right choice.
When I say
I agree.
oh, go ahead. Sorry, Anya.
No, I was just gonna say I agree. Sometimes this isn't the like deciding factor for me, but sometimes I always ask myself when it comes to the final girls is who would I want to host my show? Like who would I want to
Hmm.
host the show? Because I feel like that the host of the show is probably the most well-rounded girl that can do everything or has done everything. And
Yeah.
hosting is hard. And at this point I felt like Mikey would have been that girl that I would have wanted to go see her host a show because she was the most well-rounded. She won the most challenges, and I feel like she is a good representation of the brand. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Nene is too, but I feel like she's gonna eat down in the All Stars.
Girl, All Stars
She'll
all
fucking eat
day,
'em up.
bitch.
Baby, you better be scared, shaking in your boots if you see Nene Coco in an All Stars. That's all I gotta say.
Girl.
And when I say also, like, before back to what I was saying is if, had Nene had won, I probably would have been like, okay, but that one, Mikey was just as good. I meant, like, stripping away everything that happened prior to the season and I watched just this lip sync.
Yeah.
I mean, that if they would have said Nene won, I would have been like, okay, but Mikey was just as good too, and vice versa. Now, when it comes to the actual crowning, yes, I think that Mikey absolutely deserved it, and she slayed it. Like, track record, everything comes into to play here for me as well, and I think that Mikey deserved it.
One thing I want to point out, I'm really bitter. Mikey's crown that she got is absolutely stunning, girl. It is probably the most beautiful Drag Race crown.
They had a really nice budget this year. I will say that. That crowd was gorgeous. The scepter was gorgeous. I'm a fan of, like, Plain Crystal.
Yeah.
Like, I love AB, but Plain Crystal just does it for me. That crown was fire.
It was nasty, bitch.
The one thing that I noticed, though, is when they crown the girls, why don't they put the crown on their head?
I think because they don't want it to fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And no one knows how to pin a crowd.
These aren't all pageant
These ain't
girls.
pageant bitches.
Yeah.
I know. I just wish that they would.
They be having a bobby pin and looking around like, does anybody?
Also,
that's what we do.
you know
We
how
carry
long
boxes
it
in
would
our
take.
outfit.
You know how long it would take to pin somebody's crown, because they'd be filming multiple crownings. Pin a crown in,
True.
take the pins out,
They
reset.
not doing
Girl,
that.
RuPaul said, "Hand her the scepter, bitch. Walk."
And let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Yes.
I live. Oh my gosh.
Well, that has been the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. I know, Shontelle, you have said that it has lasted forever. I thoroughly have enjoyed the season. It was long, but I liked the season. Overall, I would probably give this season an 8 out of 10.
I would give it like a 9 out of 10. I feel like it was way different from my season. I feel like it's showing people the different sides of drag entertainers. Like, they weren't as catty as us. They were a lot more loving, which I guess is a side that people need to see. We're not always like bitches all the time. And they were actually like had each other's back throughout the show. And it was honestly like when I was interacting with Nene, Darlene, and Mikey during the finale, they were rooting for each other. And like, sincerely, it was nice to see, because not that I didn't feel that on my season finale, but it wasn't that strong. And so it was nice to see like sisters really having sisters back, regardless of like who took that crown home. So I
You could
will
see
say
that.
that. Yeah, you could.
Even when they would like say things, and like the cameras would pan. Now, obviously, they're just grabbing clips that they see, but like I don't know, just like whenever the girls would talk about their sisters, or even the winners would look at each other. I'm a good person of body language. I can look at someone and how they stare at me or feel and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's real. The way that they looked at each other, I felt a genuine connection with those girls. Like, not me, but like the girls felt it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I give it, I'll say, probably a 9 as well, just because like now looking at the whole season as a whole, it is one of the seasons up there that I'm going to step away from and remember a lot from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that has been our episode. We have a couple of weeks before All Stars begins, and Shontelle and I will be doing fun games as a filler in between. So stay tuned if you want to see some stupid shit that Chantelle's going to say, because she says something stupid every week. I live. I can't wait. But before we go, is there anything you would like to plug, Anya?
Come see Drag Race Live. I'll be out in Vegas until the end of May, beginning of June. I'm kicking butt. I'm settled on that stage, honey, and it's an honor to honestly do a number that queens I've looked up to my whole life have done in the past. So come see a sickening ass drag show, and stay tuned for all of the wonderful things that I'll be doing in the future.
I want to see some more music too from you, because this new song that there was like didn't you remake it or something?
I did. I actually really enjoy making music. I'm trying to figure out how I can like make it a nice flow in my life. Cause like going to the studio and all that is a lot, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I want to do a feature
having
with
a lot
you.
of fun figuring out what I like to do, which is because I like to have my foot in a lot of pots. So
would you say rapping or singing is your specialty?
Both.
Well, I want to have you on a feature.
Let's do it, girl.
It'd be
Let's
sick,
do
man.
it.
Oh, she had to lock you in on the TV bit. She had to lock. She had to make sure.
She said, "And cut."
Yes,
yes,
it is. It's recorded.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, and list below who you would like to see as a guest in the future. Tell us how you felt about the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. And until next time, we'll see you later.